I think the march has arrived.
Bessie Braddock was the first female councillor. I'm ashamed to say myself that I did know the Ken Dodd statue rather than the Bessie Braddock one. She dedicated her life to helping others, especially women and children, campaigning on maternity care and child welfare in the 1930s. In the 40s, she drove ambulances through air raids during the Blitz to help her city in the Second World War. She was, as we would say nowadays in Liverpool, dead hard. By adorning Bessie Braddock with this sash, as other campaigners have adorned statues of fearless women across the country, we are acknowledging the importance of women campaigners standing against violence all over the world today. So to kick things off, I'm going to hand over to the law man who's going to say a few words.
Hello everyone. Well, thank you for coming. Obviously it's a bad day, but even to see you here today is really fantastic. But we're here today to honour the fearless women of Liverpool. Today we adorn this statue with the late Bessie Braddock with a red sash, emblazoned with the word fearless, to honour her work as a fiery city councillor and MP in the 1930s. The legacy that Braddock and women like her leave for this city is astounding, and it is work like hers that we have to build on in order to make long-lasting changes in a real and tangible way. So I'll just hand you back to our organiser Kate, who's going to tell you a little more about Action Aid's Fearless campaign. But thank you all for coming. It's wonderful to see you here today, and I know many women in Liverpool really are fearless campaigners for women's rights, and it's something I'm delighted to be here today and associated with. So thank you for coming.
Again, thank you all for being here today. I'm going to get me Peter. Since the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women on Wednesday, I've been overwhelmed with the support of the Liverpool Council and the people of this city, the Lord Mayor included. Your support for this campaign during the UN's 16 Days of Activism to End Violence Against Women and Girls globally is vital, because in spite of the name of this campaign and in spite of the strength that that name implies, it is hard to be fearless, and it's especially hard to be fearless as a woman. In a world where 1 in 3 women will experience gendered violence in their lifetime, you can be forgiven as a woman for being fearful of being alone in male company. A world where half of the female homicide victims globally are killed by a current or former partner, 2 a week in this country alone. You'd be forgiven for feeling wary or untrusting of strange men or even familiar men. In a fearful world, please forgive me for being afraid. But all stats aside, to be a fearless woman, or to strive to be one, is to swim against an overwhelming tide of sexism. To resist an ideology that makes our own members of our own Merseyside police service think it's okay to joke about rape on their Twitter account. It's an act of rebellion. To reject a system where the first questions asked of a victim of sexual violence after an assault are about their wrongdoing, their behaviour and their own involvement in their ordeal. To reject this system of victim blaming is also an act of rebellion. It's not all men, it's not all people, but it is 1 in 3 women. It's too weak, and 1 in 3 is enough for me. So I urge you all to rebel. I urge my wonderful city to rebel, as all of you are today. By standing with us, by honouring the late Bessie Braddock, you honour the fearless women of this city, this country, and across the globe, who are living in untenable circumstances, and the women who can't yet be fearless for themselves, the 1 in 3 who are silenced. I want you to join Action Aid, to join the Fearless campaign, and I want you to stand with 1 in 3. Because it's a massive task, but we can end violence against women together. So I'd love you all to honour your own fearless icons online, as we have done with Bessie today. So tweet your messages and pictures to Action Aid UK on Twitter with the hashtag #FearlessLiverpool to show your support and to show the world that we stand up to gendered violence and that this sort of behaviour is unacceptable in Liverpool. You can find me on there as well to keep up to date with the Fearless campaign and the 16 Days of Activism, which ends on the 10th of December, which is Human Rights Day. I'm going to hand you over to my friend and colleague Rachel over there now, who's going to talk a little bit about what we're doing locally and in the council to support victims of gendered and domestic violence. But I've also, I've got an extra sash, and I'd like to put it on Rachel because she's my fearless icon. She's the... She inspired me to do all the work that's so important to me. So, yeah, I hope that's okay. So here you go. Thank you. Okay.
I don't think I need one of these, but I'm going to go anyway. What Kate doesn't actually know is, whilst that is very touching that I am a fearless woman, Kate's also my fearless woman. She has really inspired me, and we go for a coffee. It's good. We go for a drink every now and again, and we have a bit of a love-in, and I say, I think you're brilliant, I think you're brilliant. But actually, that is so important that we have that together, that we have that women coming together and being supported by our male allies. It's so important that when we stand up and we say that 2 women a week dying is just not good enough, it is just not acceptable in the UK in 2015 for this to be happening, and we need to be standing together. And actually I think that's what is really important. It's that coming together, that collectivism. And when I work a lot with women and with organisations that support people who've experienced domestic abuse or sexual assault or rape. And one of their biggest fears is that they will be blamed. And that's what we've got to make sure doesn't happen, that we stand with those women. You hear people saying, oh, why don't you just leave them? Why are you staying? And actually, that's not good enough for us to say. That we need to keep those women safe, whether they leave, whether they stay, whatever a woman was wearing, where she was going, it doesn't matter. We have got to keep every woman in this country, in the world, has a right to go about her business and not be attacked and not be killed. That is not a radical statement, but it is, my goodness, it is to say in 2015, women should not be killed for being women. And so it's so important that we're here today to make that statement, to keep saying it, because if we don't, we'll forget about it. We've got to keep saying 2 women a week dying at the hands of men, at the hands of male violence is simply not good enough. And that's what we've got to say. We've got to say it together. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. But actually, it's cheesy to say, to share it with all of you, share it with everyone that's come here today that stands up against this horrific thing that is happening in our country where women are being killed for being women. So let's stand together, and together, I know we will end violence against women. Thank you.
I'm going to pass over to Emily Squirrel now for a few words.
Thank you very much. I'm a counsellor as well with Rachel and my colleagues here, and I lead on community safety, so a big part of my role is looking at how we can make the city safer and make people's lives safer, including protecting women. So as Kate mentioned, Wednesday was the UN elimination of violence against women, and so we took some time to remember the women, those 2 women a week who are killed by their partners, but also all those women who actually take their own lives because of the isolation and the despair that they face because of their abuse, because of their situation. inspiration. And so, you know, totally echo what Rachel said about we have to stand up for those women, we have to give them a voice, we have to be there, we have to stop this victim blaming, we have to not penalise women for coming forward and, you know, and sharing their experiences. We need to support them. And we also need to as well recognise that there's a really increasing impact on particularly young women and girls at schools. And so I think one of the things that particularly our Labour Party colleagues in Parliament are doing is fighting for things like sex and relationships education. And actually that's why someone like Bessie was so important in her time, because she was speaking about these things, she was campaigning in Parliament, getting the legislation in place to make sure that we have those kind of conversations. And so I'm really hoping that, you know, our Labour colleagues will push for that in Parliament and make sure that we get the right education in so that we kind of make everyone a fairness campaigner and they understand what it means to protect women. So massive thank you to Kate and all the team for pulling this together, and just thank you all for coming.
Yeah, if I can just reiterate, I'd love people to get involved online, so you can find more information about the Fearless campaign at actionaid.org.uk, and you can find us on Twitter, just ActionAidUK, and you can use the hashtag FearlessLiverpool. We'll see your tweets about your fearless women and fearless icons. So thanks again to everyone for coming today. Thanks to the Lord Mayor for coming as well, to honour Bessie and the fearless women of our city, and made us to see so many people here. So thank you everybody.